to the channel. If you are a Nigerian living in the diaspora, a US citizen currently in Nigeria, or just someone keeping an eye on international affairs, listen up. The US mission in Nigeria recently issued a security alert urging Americans to avoid military and government locations across Nigeria. The reason: rising global security threats. So in this video, we will explain everything in plain English, no panic, just facts. What's really going on? Why now? And what does this mean for people living, working, or traveling in Nigeria? On June 22nd, 2025, the US mission in Nigeria published a security advisory on its official website. A day later, it made headline across Nigeria. This message was clear. Due to increased global security threats, US citizens in Nigeria are advised to avoid unnecessary travel to government buildings, military installations, and other sensitive infrastructure. This means Americans in Nigeria should stay away from places like army barracks, police stations, and ministry offices unless it is absolutely necessary. It's not an evacuation order. No one is being forced to leave, but it's a strong warning. Be extra careful, avoid high-risk areas. So let's break it down. A global context. There is a rise in global security concern, especially threats from extremist groups that target US citizens and government assets overseas. Ongoing conflicts in places like Ukraine, Gaza, and parts of Africa have caused tension. Extremist groups sometimes plan attack on foreign interests, especially near US embassies, military bases, or diplomatic gatherings. So this is not just about Nigeria. It's part of a broader US strategy to alert citizens wherever risk is rising. Okay, local security tension Nigeria is dealing with. Banditry is in the northwest, Boko Haram and ISWAP and ISWAP threats in the northeast, rising kidnapping and insecurity in some parts of the southeast, intermittent political tensions, especially in Abuja. The US is likely concerned that its citizens could be caught up in a security breach, even if Nigeria is not the direct target. So who is this for and who should be worried? The alert is directed at US citizens currently in Nigeria, including US embassy staff, American NGO workers, tourists or dual citizens visiting family, students studying abroad. But let's be honest, when America says stay away, everyone listens. The ripple effect goes beyond US nationals. If something happens, anyone nearby could be affected. That means Nigerians, expats, business travelers, and even government workers need to stay alert too. So what exactly are sensitive locations? According to the advisory, citizens should avoid military facilities, government buildings, critical infrastructure. This includes army barracks, police stations, ministry offices, state and federal secretariats, court and political offices, airports with military presence, embassies, power plants and oil facilities. Why these places? Because they represent authority and they are often the first targets during any uprising or planned attack. So what does this mean for the average Nigerian? If you are a regular person going about your day, here is how this affects you. If you live near a military base or police station, reduce movement around there unless necessary. If you work in a government building, be alert and report anything suspicious. If you are planning a visit to Abuja or major cities, avoid political rallies or gathering close to government zones. If you are using public transport near barracks or ministry areas, reroute if you can. Even though this warning is not directed at Nigerian citizens, the reality is if anything happens, innocent people could be caught in the chaos. So the advice is simple: avoid high-risk areas, and mind your surroundings. Does this mean Nigeria is unsafe? Not exactly. The Nigerian government immediately responded to the US warning on June 23rd, reassuring everyone that Abuja is safe. Security agencies are on high alert. There's no known immediate threat. So don't panic, Nigeria is not under siege. But also don't ignore the sign. It is possible that intelligence agencies have picked up chatter or threats that haven't been made public. These warnings are usually preventive, not reactive. How does this affect our travel plan in Nigeria? If you are traveling within Nigeria soon, especially in or out of Abuja or major cities, avoid roads leading directly to military or government buildings. Don't take selfies or videos near army barrack or police station. If you are a foreigner, register with your embassy. Plan your travel routes to avoid high-profile areas. If you are flying in or out of Nigeria, don't worry, the airports are still running normally. Just expect increased security checks in some areas. So what happened next? There are no confirmed attacks or specific incidents reported as of now. Here is what usually follows such warning. Increased security presence around federal buildings, surveillance and intelligence gathering from both Nigeria and foreign agencies, possible restrictions on diplomatic movement or foreign NGO staff. The US will continue to monitor the situation and update its advisory if anything changes. If threat escalates, you might see tighter restrictions or even evacuation plan for diplomats. Let's recap in simple terms. The US issued a June 22nd, 2025 security alert in Nigeria. Citizens were told to avoid military and government facilities. It is based on global risk and local tensions, not because of any confirmed attack. Nigerians and foreigners alike should stay aware, alert and informed. Don't panic, but don't ignore it either. When big governments like the US wave a red flag, it's often better to be more cautious than sorry. Thanks for sticking around. If this video helped you understand what is going on, please hit that like button, share with your friends and family in Nigeria or abroad, and subscribe for more real updates and simplified breakdown of global affairs. What do you think about this US advisory? Do you feel safe moving around government zones in Nigeria? Drop your thoughts in the comment below, and until next time, stay safe, stay informed and stay smart, okay? I'll see you in the next one. Bye.